and I went back to Kuwait. Regardless, and I want you to focus on this, regardless of my mother that I adore, screaming and crying for me not to come back, to go back to Kuwait. But I did. I had my decision, and I went back. Until now, till this moment, I did not regret this decision. I've been in the Iraqi prison for 5 months. I was very, as mentioned, I passed through 5 stages in the Iraqi prison. First stage, this is what I'm saying, that the strange things, what's happening in your life is, first, I was named suspect. Then I was named detainee. Third, I was named released. Fourth, I was named Sheikh. Fifth time, at the end, I was named a guest. This is the tragical thing, that you occupy my country, you take me prisoner, and then you give me 5 different names when the time you lose power through time. When I went home, I still think that what I did concerning fighting to liberate my country, fighting against aggression and violence, was very important, and the shift of my life. And still, till now, maybe some of you wondering why I'm just moving right and left. I still have some pain from my legs because of the prison. And never regret this, and I think this is an honor that somebody fights for his country. The prison gave me a strength to move on, not to look behind. And the more I'm talking about myself, the more it get tough, the more I got tough. Don't think that I don't have people fighting me for my beliefs. There is a lot of forces would not like my belief to be on the ground. But as I mentioned to the dean, that our success, and we have a good reputation through our newspaper and TV, that we are the most and top-ranking newspaper and TV in Kuwait, that even we begin the first year, that we're talking about 3 months, we are a top TV and newspaper in Kuwait in 3 months to be sent to court because we talk too much. This is what they say to me. Your TV, your newspaper, talked in 3 months than all newspapers in Kuwait for 30 years. And that's why every day we have a lawsuit. And last one, when I was on the plane coming to the United States, the editors called me and said, we have a new one. I said, okay, welcome. Put one on one. At the end, we will do our mission. We will implement our mission. And we will comply with our slogan that change or be forced to change. Thank you.
I wonder if you could speak to what your center might do in investigating or in supporting the roles of women in the Middle East. I've worked in about 6 or 7 of the American international schools in the region, and been very impressed in Oman about the changes in the opportunities for women. And I wondered if your center will be addressing that issue.
Thank you. When we say more freedom, we're saying for everyone. We're not specified for men, we specify everyone. Children, men, women, anybody. But I made a decision in 2003. I was appointed head of fishery and agriculture in Kuwait in 2001. And after 1 year, at the end of 2001, after 1 year, I saw that women in this establishment are capable of doing a job maybe better than the men. So I decided, and I think I got this at least in Guinness record in Kuwait, that I appointed 18 women managers in one paper. And I think I left in 2006, and all of them, most of them, not all of them, most of them are still not in the same position they are, but they are having ranking on top. And I think, really, believe that women can do a good job. But sometimes when you go too far, like in Kuwait, I'll tell you something before I came to US. Some men came to me, they wanted to open a society to defend the men's right, because our women in Kuwait has passed us and get more benefit for themselves. So it's strange, sometimes the train's too fast. You find the other members of society are getting very weak to follow you. But this is strange thing in Kuwait. Always people are competing, and this is a good environment because we live in democracy and freedom society. Thank you. Please.
You mentioned violence as a major problem in the region. So do you believe that the popular TV satellite channels are doing enough to fight that problem and promote dialogue? Or you think they can do a better job, I mean, if they adopt different policies or different ways in doing it?
When you talk about media, all around the world are the same. In the United States, you have a right media, left media. You have a media that you can trust their information. And you have a media in the United States and everywhere in the world, you just switch on the TV, and then switch off. So the trust is most important. If you trust that the information you are getting is true, I think that my suggestion for you is to keep on what you trust. In my TV in Kuwait, we promote not to give you the information, we promote to broadcast live without any duplication or any makeup for the news, give you a live coverage and let you decide which is right and which is wrong, because we want the mind to think, we don't want the ear to think. We want the mind to think which is right, which is wrong. And when it's live, there is no lies. You cannot fix it. But I think the more media in the world, it's better competition and better for the people to decide which is right, which is wrong. Thank you.
Does your news media have international journalists? How far does it extend, and how far does it broadcast?
As a broadcast, it covers the whole Middle East and Europe, but in the second step, we're going to be globally, even the United States, which will cover, but we are waiting for the licenses from Europe to initiate it, and so we can put content on the TV station. We cannot put in our TV stations in Arabic from Kuwait. It's okay, you can use it, but what we think about is to put many TV stations in English, in French, and Italian, in Germany. Even we thought about Chinese and Russian languages. So to promote the dialogue, promote civilization, promote the non-violent views of the people who want peace and who want a good, stable environment for their children and grandchildren after them. I hope at the end of the year, we'll find this media is moved to a global issue. Even in the United States, I hope that we'll have some content coming from the United States on the news. Thank you.
Secretary of State Hillary Clinton recently said that Al Jazeera offers real news as compared to the other news networks here in the States. I was wondering, what are your thoughts on that, and how does your network plan to compete with Al Jazeera?
We don't compete with anybody. We have our objective, we have our beliefs, and we don't compete. We don't get any benefit. We don't get any fund from neither government or non-government institution. So this is make us a little bit unpressured to put what others need to put. Second thing, I'll give you one thing happened in Kuwait as a sample so you can understand what I mean by the media. An incident happened in Kuwait where a policeman had hit parliament members and other Kuwaiti citizens in Kuwait, and no media has had the capability and the strength to broadcast the truth. Next day, they went on the government TV and said, no, we didn't hit anybody. They were hit because they fell down. I saw the film. The day after, they came again and said, yes, we didn't hit anybody. And believe me, that no TV station has the courage not to say it's right or wrong, to put the truth on its screen. I took the decision to put the real TV film that happened there. And there were people been beaten. Third day, they said, we didn't say we did not hit them. It happened suddenly. So this is what I'm talking about media. I don't get involved with this media, that media. We put the truth and let the others know what's best.